How did I do my intro back then? Like, how did I...
Hey, Vermeer back again with another video here on the channel, and hey.
That's how I do it, huh? Okay, sure. Hey, Verm here, back again with another video here on the channel, and we've got a Vex build here. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads. Game has been in a depressing state, so I think now is the best time to be pumping out these build videos, and we're gonna start with Vex, with Jakobs Vex. And it's you know, basically just using your Jakobs weapons to get big damage. Yes, you can do bossing with this build. That's about it. There's some gameplay on the screen so you can like see what you're expecting. And with that being said, let's just, you know, get into the nitty-gritty and, you know, waste less of your time. So if you're watching the video, I appreciate you being here. So, all right, let's get. Let me cut. So yeah, talking about the gear for this build, we will be utilizing primarily Jakobs weaponry. So anything that has kinetic and Jakobs will be your go-to. Yes, we will be using kinetic weapons because we do want that lifesteal bonus and reload speed bonuses because, well, that just gives us more damage, essentially. So anything that's elemental, for this build, it's a no-no, 100%. So, yeah, the main four guns here, we have the Baylor, a nice go-to, really, just find the highest DPS and lowest reload speed. For a second, with the Specilizations, recently added from the newest bounty pack and the Ordnance processing events, which I'm pretty sure is available to all players. So for the rolls for this gun, you're just looking for the highest DPS, and if you happen to find daily sniper rifle ammo like I did here, you'll increase the damage by a ton. Alternatively, if you happen to be insanely cracked and lucky, just use one of these, shotgun ammo and Torg impact. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty busted. If you have the Torg enhancement that increases the radius and overall damage of the explosions, it will also be pretty good on this build. For the third weapon, which is our bossing section here, these two weapons are our bossing weapons. We have the TK's Wave, so yeah, lots of damage. I wouldn't use this for mobbing because it's kind of inconsistent. Well, not inconsistent, but it's just the patterns. It's not, you know, hit scan really. But for bossing, it shreds. If you combine this with the Atlas EX firmware, if you like, you know, firmware swap your stuff, you could increase the damage even more. I'm not doing that here because I don't really find the need to. We're already doing a lot of damage to begin with. You don't need a spread launcher like mine rolled with here. You don't really need it. So if you have it, cool, right? But so again, look for the highest base damage and lowest reload speed. And yeah, and then for our final one, which is well, anything that the game throws at us, we whip out the spread launcher here. There's a shit ton of damage. I just use it for primarily if I want to like one-shot bosses. It will do the job most of the time. If anything, enemies will be at like 1 HP or something, but most of the time, you know, you'll get that juicy one-shot. So yeah, mostly for bossing. But you know, as alternatives go for anything else Jakobs, I do have a lot of lists. I should put these away. What do I... Let me filter. Sniper outside filters. And talking about alternatives for this build, Bonnie and Clyde, just standard Mookies, TK's Wave with Impact. If you happen to find one that's TK's Wave with Sticky Magazine, that'll be also very broken and, you know, probably the better option, you know, in place of your spread launcher. With Do Shot, that was just recently added, does a pretty good job. I don't know why this is here. I should probably bank that. Hot Slugger does a pretty good job too. I don't personally. I'm not a Hot Slugger enjoyer. The Baylor does a better job in my opinion, but the Hot Slugger can do pretty good as well. It's just kind of gimmicky. But other than that, pretty standard stuff. You got your boom slangs, you got your ballistas. If you happen to find a truck with that shotgun ammo, pretty good too, pretty nutty. And you know, just standard Jacob stuff. Okay, the gear section, here we go. So for our Repkit, it's kind of basic. We're not really using any legendaries. We don't need a kill spring for healing. You could use a dribble bypass for this build if you want to. I just don't happen to have one on me at the moment. But a standard order one will do just fine. You just look for, you know, enrage really, and if you happen to roll with amp, use amp. It's kind of whatever, just look for anything that ups your damage. For our ordnance, it's gonna be the knife, the only valid option for this build. So I'm just gonna keep it short. Get penetrator, get damage amp. That's all you really need. Guaranteed crits, debuff the enemy. Need I say more? So talking about the class mod, it's gonna be the Teen Witch. It's gonna be the Teen Witch for any Vex gun damage build. So yeah, look for highest rolls in the Grave First because of the recent patches. They made it so that it can roll +5 into Grave First. And, you know, optional rolls with the skills. Corporal is pretty good. If you get Conjunction, don't bother. The bonuses there aren't as good, and we already have that bonus with certain Specialization. But for the passives, the God roll here would be shotgun damage. Considering for bossing, that's what we need, right? We don't need pistol damage. But, you know, if you happen to find crit damage, damage dealt, gun damage, it's all good, just, you know, damage. For the shield, it's gonna be the Watts for dinner. I mean, did you really expect anything else, really? Come on, you guys, you know me, I like big damage. This build perfectly synergizes with the Watts for dinner, letting us use that 150% gun damage amp shots because, well, when your overshield is active, you gain 25% shock damage. What is going to be giving us overshield? The Teen Witch. When we have maximum shield, her lifesteal partially grants overshield. Oh my, Vex is the lifesteal character. These two are a match made in heaven. So yeah, a lot of big damage with the Watts for dinner. You could also get Siphon, but not really necessary, so just look for the God Roll amp. Just look for the God Roll amp with 150 gun damage. Enhancement, it's kind of whatever, really, just damage. If you happen to find a legendary Jakobs enhancement that I have here, that would be your go-to for mobbing, but for bossing, just stick to pure passive stats, or if you happen to find one with sequencer, this would be the God roll here. For mobbing, we're fine. Bossing, we need that extra juice, man. So just look for anything that gives you them big stat buffs. So yeah, for the firmware, it is going to be Deadeye and Trickshot. Deadeye for that stacking 15% critical hit damage per stack, and also the gun accuracy is pretty nice, and, you know, a stock 25% crit damage. So purely crit, we are critting all the time, so no brainer here that we went the Deadeye route. And Trickshot is primarily going to be just quality of life features, like the gun reload speed is nice, and the extra 10% crit on top. Ugh, need a drink after that. We're still recording, awesome. So yeah, going over the skill tree, it is what you're expecting for a Teen Witch build in current day age Borderlands 4. Just specking down green tree so we get Blood is Power, because this skill is insane. Does a lot of damage, and if this skill weren't here, we would not be doing the damage we were doing. And then we're just, you know, specking down to Mortal Terror, because, you know, critical hitting enemies, we get kill skills, and the more kill skills we have, the more damage we deal from Grave Implements and Grave Sights.
Oh, and Grave First too, by the way, I forgot to mention that.
And that's basically the gist of the build for the green tree here. Just more lifesteal from Essence Leech, quality of life for Grave Fatality, drink full. Now this does kind of nothing for us. We just needed it to spec down the tree to get Mortal Terror, and might as well just grab Vibe Check while we're there. The rest of the skills, you could put more into Leeching Attunement because of that increased lifesteal, which would equal more damage. But I found that just putting those extra points into target prescience is going to benefit us more. Originally, I had done this build where I didn't spec into target prescience, and I opted more for the enchantment route, sorry. But over like tons of testing, I found out that this is the primary spec for the green tree spec here. Blue tree is primarily just, you know, quality of life, just get that extra reload speed, and anything else here is kind of, well, not going to really benefit us. Cold Iron, it's too low of a percentage increase for a point. And red tree, just enchantment. I mean, sure. We don't really need this, but I guess it's nice, you know, get that extra 15%, so why not? Yeah, that's pretty much the build. We'll go over the skills here so you can get a feel for what we're spec'd into. And for the augments, I forgot to talk about the augments. We will be using the Witchy Trigger Finger. Simply just more gun damage while we're putting our blast out there, and vibe check so they can ricochet, so we get that easily obtainable 6 stacks, which normally this gives you 3 stacks, but Grave Power actually does add on to Witchy Trigger Finger, so no brainer there, just more damage. So yeah, talking about the specializations, we will be going the Survivor route here, kind of an odd ball here, but you know, best defense does benefit this build, because when your shield is full, you just deal 30% more damage, which, you know, we like the damage. And Brute for that stacking 50% gun damage we get from brutally this, and Quality of Life's from Daredevil with Caffeine, and Bullet Train so we can, you know, hip fire when sprinting. And for the rest of your points that you have left over, just, you know, go for more gun damage or just more critical damage. It's really up to you. That's about it. There's nothing special, really. There's no special interactions, just pure stat buffs. So that's gonna sum it up for the build video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate every single one of you that watch my videos and find some enjoyment out of them. I'll try to make more videos, especially when that new DLC comes out in cash. Maybe I'll do a cash build or something. I don't know, man. I'm trying, man. This game is so difficult, man. But yes, thank you for watching the video. Much love, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.